Hey everyone, we are continuing our adventure today out in the forest. We are actually getting ready to cook because I am getting quite hungry. I've been doing a lot of activities today and I am working up a pretty good appetite. But right now I'm trying to find the northern star, looking at different planets, and I can't seem to see them. It must be because the sun is too bright. So just give me 1 second. Really trying to find the stars. This is not going to happen today. I think the clouds are in the way or something. But anyway, I'm pretty hungry. I don't know about you at home if you want to get a snack, but each segment I try to bring you guys a new delicious treat. So today we're going to be making s'mores. Now this goes along with the theme of the forest and camping, and there's nothing better than the traditional s'mores. Now they actually won't let me use a lighter or make a fire, so we're going to kind of improvise with that. Now I actually don't have chocolate or graham crackers either, so we're just going to use, or I don't even have marshmallows, so we're going to make a s'more the Moe way. So I brought my fanny pack today, and this has the ingredients that we'll be needing to make the s'mores. Now before we handle food, you want to make sure you have some kind of hand sanitizer. I brought this along with me today. I was out in the forest and I don't want to get West Nile virus or mad cow disease on the food. So I'm going to make sure I sanitize up pretty well before I touch the food. Okay, so we're going to be making our own s'mores. And I put the Moe in s'mores, so we're going to be using actually Ritz crackers. Now, if you don't have Ritz, you can use like an off-brand, a saltine cracker. If you're not very hungry, you could even use a small oyster cracker for these. We're going to be using a couple of Ritz crackers. You're going to need 2 to make the sandwich. If you don't have 2, you can break 1 in half and have 2 halves. So we're actually going to be using cheese to put in the middle. So the cheese is it's kind of melting already, which is good because we want this to be melted as we take a bite into it. So they won't let me use any kind of knives or cutting devices either. They say it's that I just can't handle it. But we're just going to tear it. We're going to place a piece of cheese on a cracker. Now, we're going to pick the other cracker up, or if you had to cut it in half, the other half up. You're going to place it on top like that. Now, we're going to do it one more time just to show you again. You take a piece of ripped cheese, any kind of cheese. You can use Munster, Colby Jack, Pepper Jack, sharp cheddar, American, Swiss, any type of cheese you want. Again, pick up the other half and place. Now, we have 2 s'mores. These are not your traditional chocolate s'mores, but we are using cheese and crackers, making s'mores the Moe way. So we are actually going to place these in the sun. And we're going to come back in about 2 hours to make sure that they're nice and melted and delicious to eat. So we're going to cook one more thing. Now I have brought in my fanny pack a potato. We are going to be baking a potato. Now, since I'm not allowed to use a knife to cut the potato or make a fire to place the potato in, we're just actually going to sanitize the potato because this has grown from the ground and you never know what's on the ground. So we're going to sanitize it just like that. we're going to place the potato under the sun as well, and we're going to let that bake and come back in probably 8 hours. So we're going to let our delicious lunch sit there for a moment. And I'm so hungry, and I keep looking at those, so we're just going to go ahead. Sometimes raw is best for you anyway. So thanks for joining us on the Mo Show today. Have a great day.